Hello everyone, and thank you for coming. Welcome to today's grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony here at the Hamilton at Lakeside. We're thrilled that you are all able to join us today to commemorate this special occasion, and we've got a great event planned for you all today. My name's Sarah Yagi. I'm the field marketing manager. My role here has offered me the opportunity to watch this project progress from an idea to a plan to a construction site to a building, and now it's my honor to serve as your host as we officially cut the ribbon and celebrate this beautiful community you see here today. When our United Group team began developing the Hamilton at Lakeside, we had a lofty goal to redefine luxury multifamily living here in the wonderful community of Kissimmee. And today, it's my pleasure to say, mission accomplished. Bringing a project like this to life takes a lot of work, and I've seen firsthand the dedicated efforts from our team that helped us realize this goal. Of course, we wouldn't be here celebrating today if not for the steadfast support from our many project partners and friends from the city of Kissimmee. I see many of you here, and I'm so grateful you're here to celebrate with us. It's been a privilege working alongside you in our joint efforts to bring the Hamilton over the finish line today. And looking around at this beautiful, vibrant community, I think it's fair to say that all that hard work has truly paid off. We're also honored to be joined by many of our community's first residents for today's events. And what a thrill it has been getting to know all of you and watching you turn these luxury apartments into beautiful homes. To all of you who were able to make it here for our celebration, to those of you watching today's festivities on our live stream, let me be the first to thank you for joining us. We're so grateful to have the opportunity to share this milestone with you. I think it's clear that the future is bright here at the Hamilton, and I know I speak for everyone here when I say how much we're looking forward to watching this community continue to grow and thrive here in Kissimmee. Now, to get us started, it's my pleasure to introduce United Group's Director of Project Management, Tim Haskins.
Thank you, Sarah. Welcome, friends, colleagues, residents, distinguished guests to this beautiful property on this beautiful day. I want to thank you all for coming, and I want to let everybody know that I'm speaking today not only on my behalf, but on the behalf of our President and CEO, Michael Mussolini, who sends his apologies that he could not join us today. However, he is here in spirit, and I'm sure he's watching live. Sometime early in 2016, Michael came to me and he said there was a property next door to our project, The Gables in Kissimmee, Florida, and that he wanted to explore doing a development on it because under its approvals it was required to share a driveway with The Gables. And so Michael said, so because they have to share a driveway, it makes most sense for us to develop a new modern sister property to The Gables on that site. So I came down here and I looked at the site and I started talking with the city, and we really set our goal to create that modern upscale sister to The Gables. And that's where we're here today. Now, being primarily a senior housing developer, this was my first multifamily housing project. And I wanted to make sure I got it right. So I started talking to the people in my office and in our architect's office who were in the age group and the demographic that we were looking for to build this project for. And you know, the young professionals, experienced workers from all over the country and the world were seeking better jobs and lives here in this region. And most of them were in the 25 to 54 age group. So we made those inquiries, and what came out of those inquiries from that age group was a need for housing with smaller but voluminous living spaces, lots of natural light, open functional bathing and kitchen areas, high-tech smart living, and amenities that are an extension of the home. So I gave this list to our architects, and our primary architect, Natalie Lang, who fits perfectly into that demographic. And I said, Natalie, here's what we got to come up with. Go and design the home you want to live in. And so you are experiencing today the home that Natalie wants to live in, and that a lot of other people want to live in too. I'm proud to announce that we're over 80% occupied, we're almost 90% physical leased, and that's since October, and that's a wonderful accomplishment. It's an accomplishment to the property, and it's an accomplishment to the management and marketing team that did it. So we have 108 spacious 2-bedroom, 1 and 2 bedroom bedroom units with smart technology. We have resort inspired amenities. We are energy and water efficient green building under the NAHB Green Buildings Program, Silver certified. We have an award-winning lifestyle program here. And as our tagline says, we are sophisticated, smart, and green. Today we celebrate the completion of this beautiful, best-in-class community. We're here to acknowledge the team of colleagues and professionals who created it, to welcome the residents who call it home, and to applaud the marketing management team who brought them here. We at the Hamilton are delighted to be part of the Kissimmee and Greater Orlando community. It's becoming the home to more and more people from across the nation and across the world who are coming here in search of better jobs, better weather, and the better lifestyle the region has to offer. The Hamilton Lakeside completes that package with our leading edge, spacious, amenity-rich apartment community right in the heart of it all. This is truly the fruit of our labors at the United Group. It was 4 years in the making. And I want to take some license with a Peter Drucker story and tell you about the 2 stonecutters. There was a stranger who was walking through a new town, and he noticed 2 stonecutters working along the road. And he stopped and he asked the first stonecutter, "What are you doing?" And that stonecutter responded, "I'm making small rocks out of big rocks to support my family." So the stranger thanked him, and the stranger continued on to the second stonecutter, and he asked the second stonecutter what he was doing. And the second stonecutter stood up and addressed the stranger with a smile on his face, and he said, "I'm part of a team that is building a grand cathedral." Well, I'm part of a team that is building grand communities like this one, and I'm proud and honored to be part of that team. And it's time to recognize and thank that team, one and all, now. I'd like to start with our design team. DeHeber Lewis Associates was our lead architects on the project, led by Alan Lewis and Fred DeHeber. Natalie Lang and Dave Robertson were principal architects for the project. And as I've said, Natalie, great job, thank you. Steve Hoffman and Jacob Maramartis are the architects who are responsible for overseeing the project during construction and making sure all the details get done right, and they've done a wonderful job. Other professionals, our selectural team was Select Structural out of Fort Myers, Florida, Sean Anderson and Ruth Powell. Our mechanical engineering team, Jordan Scala out of Atlanta, Georgia. Regina Young leads up that team, Michael French, Cedric Johnson, Olifin Sonardo, and Julie Hatfield. Our interior designers who give it the look and feel that we all want did a wonderful job. Kathy Andrews Interiors out of Dallas, Texas. Linda Burnside and Amanda Gollett were the responsible interior designers. Linda for the units, Amanda for the beautiful clubhouse you see today. And the FF&E purchases were done by Marsha Mink and Kathy Andrews. Our civil engineers, our local group, Hanson and Walters, we couldn't have done the job without them. Our initial contact was Santiago Machado, who is no longer with them, but he was instrumental in helping us figure out this site. Sean Hindle, Robbie Newberry, who took over for Santiago, and Randy Hansen. Our landscape was done by Celebration Landscape Design, a local firm, Charlie Richardson. He did an excellent job of giving us a beautiful water-resistant landscape that'll serve this property for years to come. They're here with us today, our energy consultant, E3 Building Design. Tom Carreras was the primary contact here, and we're glad to have them here today. Thank you. Contractors, Gates Butts out of Fort Myers, Florida. Todd Gates and John Hayes, the president and chairman of that company. Mike Colombo is here to represent them today. Mike oversaw the finish of the project. Great job, and thank you. For financing, Greystone Emerald was our financing group for our HUD guaranteed mortgage. Donnie and Ariella Rosenberg head up that group. They've got a great team. Justin, Beth Mahal, Denise Seisman, Philip Juskowitz, Fiat Legion, and Teresa Johnson, who Teresa had the real load of getting us all finished up with HUD. That's not an easy process. And then I want to thank the city of Kissimmee. It was a pleasure to do this project in the city of Kissimmee. I've done projects all across the Northeast and in Florida, and you get certain municipalities that make your job easy, and you get certain municipalities that make you earn your pay double day after day after day. This was a municipality that was a joy to work with, and I thank you. We have here today with us the Honorable Olga Gonzalez, who's the mayor of the city. We have the city manager, Mike Steigerwald, and we have Commissioner Olga Castino, who I don't think I've got a chance to meet yet. Planning, Doug Etheridge and Ashley Cornelison made the job of planning very easy, very personable people who I could pick up the phone and I could talk to at any time. And those are the types of connections you need to get a project done. And then in the building department, we had Juan Carlos Hernandez and Juan F. Hernandez. This city loves to have lots of people with the same name, so you have to make sure you know the people's last names. So Juan F. is with us today. He was taking my calls on a daily basis as we were trying to close this project out and help us check all the boxes. Juan, thank you, you and your team. I appreciate it. Then when we dealt with this Jody Kirkendall at the sanitation department, we've got this nifty new thing that nobody else has out here, and you all got to go look at it. It is the first in-ground sanitary disposal system in the city of Kissimmee at any apartment complex. The city's been using it. We got it. Jody, thank you. It's great. Everybody's got to go look at it. Looks like we're in Europe somewhere. And then Engineering Public Works, Mark Niederthal and Donna Musler, they helped us a lot at the same time. At the end of the project, there's so many things that have to be done, so many things, boxes that have to be checked. And all these people have to talk to each other and they have to work with us to make sure that we get them all done. You got residents knocking at the door and we need to get it done. And then Elizabeth George at Toho Water Authority was a lifesaver to us. She helped me from day one in the project and I want to thank her. And then we'd also like to recognize the Osceola County Chamber of Commerce, who was here helping us put on this event, helping us create a presence in the community. And John Newstreet is here with the chamber. We're going to hear from him in a few minutes. So thank you all. I know this is a long list. Remember, I'm talking to two people today. Okay. Now it's time to recognize my colleagues, the United Group team that makes all of this possible. We've got a great team. They get us through there. First, I want to recognize the property management team, starting with Beatrice Beecher, who is our property manager. Right here. Okay. We have her team is Anna Cano, Sasha Rodriguez, Cassandra Tirado, Jacob Handall, who's our maintenance manager, keeps it all looking great, and his help, Larry Bowman, Raul Gostin, and Edwin Rivera. So that's the property team. Give them a big round of applause. They put this together for us today. Thank you all. Now that team makes her look good, The regional manager is Dana Wheeler, and she's over here in blue, and she's done a wonderful job supporting them and helping them get to the goals they need to today. And along with them, the rest of our management group, Mike DiGiacomo and Jeff Arnold couldn't be with us here today as they're out planning our next great communities. Our marketing team, Sarah Yagi, thank you. Ben Gola, Corey Deem, and Pete Angus back in the office. They put up all of the great logos, all the beautiful image to the property, do all the marketing pieces. They're a great team to work with. Our construction team oversees the construction, works with the contractor, interfaces with the contractor and the city to make sure it all gets done, led by Tom Mussolini. Our VP of construction, Jay Hopak, who's in the back there. He'll raise his hand. And Micheline Moncor. They do a great job of making sure all the details are taken. And then in development, I'm in the development group. I was the lead developer on this, but I couldn't have done it with the rest of my team members. Primarily Karen Schletterer in our office is VP of Development Services. Karen takes care of everything that nobody else has any idea what needs to get done. We could not get it done without Karen, and that's a for sure. She has the help of Patricia Sevilla, and we have Clay Decker here who does all of our financial analysis, and he's back here getting a look at the property today. It's his first time here. So thank you guys. I want to thank Joan Kavanaugh and our HR department. They never get mentioned, and they should. Joan and her team have worked tirelessly during this pandemic to keep us all productive and safe at the same time. And we could not have finished this project without them doing their jobs and keeping us up to date on travel requirements and everything else that was necessary for us to complete this project in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. So Joan, you and your team, kudos, thank you. Our accounting team, Tracy Passant and the team of accountants who handle the numbers and keep the money flowing. They're important people in the background. Scott Palmaville is the guy, the genius that's kept this one going and kept the balls in the air. So thank you, Scott, Tracy, and the rest of that team. Our finance team, Tommy Mussolini, Keith Axelrod, he's here with us today. Without these guys, they finish the capital stack. They go out, they find our partners, they bring them in, and they sell them on what a great project we're going to develop and get them to become part of our team. We appreciate their efforts. And finally, Michael Mussolini, our president and CEO. Without his vision, personal risk-taking, drive, and daily encouragement, we would not be the United Group we are here today. Thank you, Michael. We appreciate it. Round of applause from my boss. And finally, to our residents who are here today and who weren't able to make it today, who've put their faith in us. They've said, we believe in your vision, and we're willing to experience it. We're willing to put our money where your mouth is. And we thank them for being part of this community. Welcome home. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Hamilton of Lakeside. May it serve this community and the residents who live here for decades to come. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Tim. Our next speaker is going to be Mayor Olga Gonzalez.
Good afternoon. I'm excited with all the things that are coming to Kissimmee. And I am so proud to say that I'm part of a city that keeps blooming. And like he said, the municipality staff works with everybody. We have a great team, understanding, and where there's unity, you can't ask for anything else. Good afternoon and welcome to the city of Kissimmee. I'm Mayor Olga Gonzalez, and I'm honored to be here with you at the Hamilton Lakeside ribbon cutting ceremony. Today is an exciting day as we officially welcome you to our city, a place where history and progress collide. And that's what's happening. We're colliding into good things. We are a city with over 74,500 residents, and we continue to work hard to offer the best quality of life to those who call Kissimmee home. We have reinvested in the city, attracting new residents, business owners, and guests. The city has a lot to offer, and we will continue working with the residents, business owners, and visitors like you to do so. The city of Kissimmee is an ideal place to live, as we are a city of continuous growth and progress. We see new development in our community, which results in a positive economic impact that will benefit us all. And it's with our city commissioners and staff that we continue moving forward to make our city a better place to live, work, and play. Thank you and welcome to the city of Kissimmee. We are here to support you and our community. So please feel free to visit us at the City of Kissimmee Hall and enjoy the different amenities we have to offer. Thank you very much, and let's keep going forward. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, Mayor. Next, we have the Kissimmee Osceola County Chamber of Commerce President John Newstreet.
Thank you all. I'll be brief. It is a fact that everybody who helped make this project happen cannot live here. So the idea that this new community here that is sophisticated, smart, green, fits in here at the city of Kissimmee speaks volumes. Our mission statement, the mission statement of the Chamber of Commerce is to be champions for business and community. And so we lay a foundation, but we need good business, and we need that business to positively impact our community. I think the Hamilton at Lakeside is the perfect example of how those two things come together. I can tell you the team you have, Tim, is not only large, but they are responsive, they are attentive to detail. So not only are we proud to partner and make this community happen, the residents who choose to call this place home will benefit from that attention as well. So we welcome you here to Kissimmee. Osceola County, for those who may not know, is the second fastest growing county in the United States with a population over 200,000. So we are big and getting bigger, and we are doing that fast. And that is happening because we are a great place, but more important, we have great leadership like Mayor Gonzalez, great staff responsive to making things happen and welcome you here. And so we're so glad to have new residents call this place home, and so glad to have Kissimmee benefit from their talent and their engagement in our community. We can all help make it better. And what's more important is as we do that, we enjoy ourselves, and Hamilton at Lakeside will make that all very easy to accomplish. So we welcome you, we thank you, and I'll turn it back over.
Thank you so much, John. So now it's my pleasure to invite our speakers and local partners from the Chamber up to take part in our ceremonial ribbon cutting.
Yeah, that's fine.
Block that. Oh. Yeah, we're doing it over here? Yeah, Tim,
Beatrice and I are.
I gotta bring my microphone.
Okay.
You're gonna be.
We don't have to.
Where's the ribbon?
Come. Gonna cut real quick.
There you go.
What's that? Everybody ready? Yep. All right, here we go. There you go. You got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Alright, we want to get a couple more pictures. Let's get all the staff up here. Let's do it again with all the staff.
Hi everybody, and hello Michael, personally for me. We're just going to go ahead and show you the Hamilton. This is the clubhouse. Kitchen area. And our beautiful lounge area. Kick back and play a game of pool if you want. Let's head over to the model. Beautiful property, beautiful landscaping.
Keyed entries.
These are keyless entry.
Keyless entry.
Yep, keyless entry. So this is the co-yard. So 1 bedroom, 1.5 bath. You have your balcony.
And so this is a one. Nice countertops.
Beautiful granite countertops. Open concept.
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel appliance. Keith, thank you so much. I think you should be a leaser.
That's right.
All right, and then we have the living room with our guests that don't appear. And then we can come right into the bedroom. Spacious bedroom. Beautiful flooring throughout. And your double vanity sinks and stand-up shower here.
Beautiful. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. And the best part.
The huge walk-in
Huge
closet.
walk-in closet. So thank you everybody for joining us, and we wish you could all be here. Have a great day.